going on, everybody? How you doing? How you, Mom and them?
Is it necessary to yell at the people?
I gotta talk. This is my normal level. I always talk at this level. How y'all doing?
It's a very loud level.
It has been quite the interesting week. I don't even know what to say. It's like people that you grow up watching
They're
or
all
going
dead.
to the concerts of are just starting to die off. And I know it was, it usually comes in threes, but I know there was a fourth one, but it was not as well known, so it doesn't get publicly broadcast all over everywhere. But you're loud too, Linda. Well, hello, Linda, Scott, Dire Thing, Cloud Chucker, and whoever I missed. Those are the ones I see right now, I think. Yep, that's it. So, yeah, I just don't understand. Hello, Big Ka.
Oh, hey, Big Ka. Been a while since you've been around.
Yeah, it's been a minute. These old names starting to show up. I like that. That's why I played the intro tonight, just because haven't seen Aries or Speed Triple in a long time. Might as well
Trying to lure people in.
I just wanted to run the intro because we haven't seen them in a long time. Might as well bring their picture up. Why not? There can only be one, right? Yeah, Keith Richards.
Is this supposed to be a coaster?
I think it's a coaster.
It's plastic.
I'm still
it's
here
not
this
even...
week. Well, that's good to know, Big Ka. Keep on staying. We don't need any more disappearances of people. I know I've listened to a lot of Aussie music. And I'm not going to say I saw Hulk Hogan a lot. I did meet him in person, kind of met him in person back in the early 2000s, I think it was. It may have even been the 90s because that's when I was doing a car show with my Impala Supersport, and Hulk Hogan came out to Nopi for the show, and he was riding around on a golf cart. So I saw him walk up and sit down on the golf cart, and I'm looking right at him. I was like 2 feet from him, but he would not turn his head back to where we were standing the whole time. So I know I took pictures of it. I got it somewhere, or I had it somewhere. I probably lost those pictures, but yeah, I've never been to an Ozzy concert or anything though. So
no, I never got to see Ozzy in concert.
You never did? Yeah.
Mm-mm.
How ironic is it that, or how crazy of the timing was it for him to do that like last concert, and then he died like a week later, if that.
I think he was just waiting for it.
He probably knew it was coming. I mean, I think some people that are about to die have that feeling. They know it's coming, and then I'm glad he got to do that. Otherwise, it probably would have left a empty space in a lot of people. But I'm glad he got to do that, and he raised a lot of money for charity, so that's awesome too. Now the drama, the PPG drama that I spoke of in the title.
Yeah, what's that about?
Well, okay. There's a couple of things, but the main thing is, I won't say the other company, but Ready to Paramotor made a shirt. It's a nice looking shirt, and it has Explore the Ether on the back of it, and it has basically a topographical design on the print. So it's like a black and white line of mountains and stuff, which is a standard print that a lot of t-shirt companies use. Well, their t-shirt matches another company's. Well, I'm not going to say it matches. It's similar, very similar to another company's t-shirt. So it caused a lot of drama between the two people. And, I really don't understand, because just same way with cars, man. You got a BMW and an Audi, say, and they both have a white paint job. So you're going to say the Audi copied the BMW because they painted their car white? I just I don't get that. If it's a blatant copy, like down to the lettering and everything, then I would say yeah, but I don't think that's what it was. What's up, Will?
I mean, it's a T-shirt.
It's I think it's like that sweat free material that's long sleeve, but
Right.
there's different shades to white. You're right, Big Ka, and I'm not. I mean, I understand where the argument came from about the shirts being a copy, but I don't think it was that similar to where it should have been brought up, honestly. I don't think it's going to hurt the sales either way for either company. And can't we all just get along? That's why I just think that everybody should be able to get along. I mean, if they're stealing something from you, that's one thing. Like, hey, I'm like, say that coily tool, I didn't see Simon get like bent out of shape when other companies started making them. He wasn't happy about it, but there wasn't much he could do. That was his design. And then other companies started making it and printing them off and shooting them out to the public. So where's all the backlash from that?
I mean, there was a little bit.
It was minimal, to say the least. And it's you do anything, it doesn't matter whether it's paramotor related or vaping related. It doesn't matter where it is. There's drama that follows everything. And people like watching drama, so they tune in to see the drama, of course. What are you doing back there? All I can see is random bags moving around. You look like the Invisible Woman.
Trying to move some of this out of the way because I'm tired of my office being a storage room.
Yeah, white shirts matter. I hear you, Big guy. Anyways, so they're also, I know Ready to Paramotor's also going to come out with a headset, and it's going to be priced pretty cheap. If it's as good as they say it is, I may have to have that headset. Y'all know the problems I've had. Now I have yet to test the headset again with just Bluetooth. If that clears up the buzzing issue, then my headset will be fine. But if it doesn't, I got to look at other options, because my original headset that I rigged and put together myself, there you go, Will. My original headset that I put together myself had pretty good sound. I mean, the motor was loud, but it balanced out. So when I was at an idle, you could hear my voice over the motor. It wasn't that big a deal. That's on like my first paramotor videos was the original headset, and it quickly switched over to a different headset. I'm not even saying company names or anything like that. Most people know what headset I got, or headsets, I should say. But I just don't want the drama, man. Just don't need it. What company do you need to, what company has to do stuff like that to put other people down? I mean, just succeed. What's up, Timekeeper? How you doing? I didn't think you could type in chat. And hello, Jazzy. How you doing, bud? Jazzy's out there living the dream now, man. He's just like, I'm living the dream up here. So I don't know why I'm even vaping that. It's completely out of juice. And this one is very last little bit of juice in this. I do have one more pod, but I'm also vaping this. Which this was full of cinnamon red hot, and I've switched over to Nilla nuts, and I'm on like the third tank now. This just Nilla nuts, and it's just now starting to switch back over.
Hello, Arnie.
I'm probably gonna have to re-wick it and clean it and like ultrasound it just to get that cinnamon taste out. But right now it's not bad. Hello, Arnie. Now there's a fly-in coming up, which I wish I could go to, but I honestly do not have the time off to be able to make it. I'm not scared of the area because it's in the mountains or anything. It's just I do not have the extra time to take
or the money
off. Well, the money, yeah. I mean, it does cost money to go to the play-in, although it's not expensive.
It is expensive once you rent a car and have to buy food and have to buy drinks and the gas for the rental car and the gas for the generator. And yeah, it
Why you
ain't
got to
fucking
add all
cheap
that up? I'm trying not to think about all that. That's later. That's like later
because
expenses.
it's usually me's the one that's paying for it.
I got to chat once in a while. Well, Timekeeper, I know you're watching, bud. I appreciate your support as always. Whether you can type in chat or not, I totally understand. Hey, why not watch it on the big screen? Then you don't have to sit there and type in chat. What's going on? Oh man, it's just been a weird week.
I
And
think I put that stuff there for you.
all
Yes.
this stuff that's happening around the world is really scaring me. So I don't know if it scares anybody else, but all these earthquakes and floods and it's really starting to get under my skin. I mean, this is some bad juju stuff. Why is the Vector is like dead, and he's on the charger and not charging? Oh wait,
I don't know.
now he's charging. That's weird. He was already on the charger. Oh man, he was like so dead. He was like, I ain't even gonna charge for it. I had to take it off and put it back on. Now it's booting up like it's
I'm not too
never.
worried about the natural disasters because I mean we don't usually get hurricanes around here until
We
late August,
live
September.
on a floodplain. Are you
Right.
kidding me right now? We
Yeah,
live on a
but
floodplain.
worst case scenario, just gotta find somewhere else to park our car and
Hey,
bring the
I
paramotor
can
upstairs.
swim, got no problem with that, but the
I
current that's
don't
going to
think
be.
we have to worry about floods to the extent that we have to worry about swimming. Now, where we are located on the river is we're at the end of it, so it's not like the river is passing through. I don't think we have to worry about
Okay. I
swimming.
mean, you can say that, but I just think there's a lot going down without being religious or anything. It's just
It
it's
is
too
not the
much.
end times.
So you say. I watch the show on my TV. I can chat on my phone. Yeah, I do that too, Cloud Chucker. Matter of fact, a lot of times, like when I'm watching Linda's show, I'll watch it on the big TV, but I chat with my phone. Thus, the many spelling mistakes. Or I'll try to type a sentence and hit enter by accident. So you'll see one word that makes no sense whatsoever, and then I have to put the rest of the sentence right after that.
Everybody reads Taiwanese.
There's a fly in here, man. We don't have flies.
Yeah, the cats have been hunting it.
I tried to do a good deed yesterday. Um, I'll try to explain what's going on. You know, we have a field right behind the house, which is basically it's a school, and there's a giant field there, and kids come there to football practice usually in the summer. So the last time I saw them doing football practice, I was trying to kite my wing, and they pretty much just came and started practicing right where I was at. So I end up having to leave. So I was not happy about that. They didn't ask. I would have left. I mean, I had to just give me a couple minutes to pack my stuff, no problem. But anyways, when I got home yesterday from work, I went in the backyard for some reason, not sure what it was, but I could look through and see the field, and the grass had grown really high, like up to your knees high, which doesn't usually happen at that school. So there was a poor guy out there trying to push mow the grass, and was not making any progress whatsoever. So I figured, hey, I'll grab my zero turn 22 horsepower and I'll ride it around to the school and cut some grass for him. So I did that. There was a lady that met me when I ended up showing up there. She was very nice. and thanked me for helping. And she's like, if you need some water or something, just let me know. I was like, oh no, I'm fine. I don't need anything to drink. I just want to try to, make y'all a spot where you can at least practice, do your drills. So I went out there. At first, when I tried to cut it, I let the deck down like I would normally do at the house. No, because that grass, like I said, was up to my knees, and it basically just shut the mower down. It was like, So I ended up having to raise the deck as high as it would go just to be able to cut grass. And I didn't cut a lot of grass. I cut, I'd say maybe 10 lines in one spot. Then I went and cut another square out to where the main part was that they were running drills. And then I left because I was like, that's all I can really do for now. My mower's not a commercial mower. It is a residential mower. So it's not made for this. You need a bush hog for this. So anyways, I left, came home. Today on the way home from work, I was like, let me go check the school for the heck of it. I went over there. Apparently the city came and cut the grass. It's all cut now. Great. Now,
You made him look bad.
I guess so. I don't know. Or somebody complained, we got neighbors coming over here to cut the grass because y'all won't come cut it. I don't know. Maybe
It
that's
does
what
look very, very nice, Cloud Chucker. I saw it.
Yes, if y'all haven't seen it, I don't know if I can pull it up on my phone or not, but Creed made Cloud Chucker a very nice pen. It's gonna be, I know Cloud Chucker will cherish that thing. And Cloud Chucker's got his Scuba's Hangout mug now. And he's got a pen. He is set, man. King Cobra, how you doing? There's Wally also. In my fellow wrenches, I'm a bit late. Been out in my new car. 280-mile road trip. Well, there you go. That's a good thing to do when you get a car. Just take a road trip in that son of a gun. Enjoy it. That's what it's for. I knew people back in the 80s that went and bought, they would buy like a Corvette that had low miles. Or I knew somebody that owned a Corvette with very low miles, never drove it, ever. I don't know if he still drove that. That car had less than 500 miles on it. It was like a brand new Corvette. The tires weren't even that dry rotted, and they were the original tires on that car. I was like, wow, dude, you're sitting on a lot of money there. I think he eventually sold it, and he sold it too cheap. I think he sold it for 20 grand. But considering the car had less than 500 miles and it didn't have a scratch on it, it was brand new, that was a good deal.
I need to look into a new vehicle. Obviously, I can't get the one I want because I can't afford that payment. But that white one's got over 200,000 miles on it. And I've noticed the transmission is getting weird.
I do Cloud Chucker, but I don't know if it's going to show up because I got on green screen. And of course not. There's a picture of Cloud Chucker's pen. Can y'all see that? Let me try and zoom in a little bit. It's not going to look as good on here anyway. Look, it's kind of neat. It's making the pen show up by itself. That's pretty cool. That's his pen. Very nice, and Creed always does an excellent job on those pens anyway. So because I gave everybody a wrench in chat that shows up all the time, and they participate and don't disappear for a long time like Big Ka does. Oh, that's hilarious.
Kitty. Why must you be right here at all times? When
I might, Linda. Well, it'll either come tomorrow or Monday. I got some other stuff coming Monday, so maybe it'll all show up on Monday, which will be fine with me.
Well,
Um,
and I think you're going to be working from home on Monday because we have the grand dog coming.
ah,
Ooh, fancy, fancy.
I know. Big Cos got a wrench now.
Mhm.
Hey, and that's a snap-on, dude. That's high quality stuff right there. That's a
Lifetime warranty.
yeah. You can't break that wrench. Oh, so I'm gonna work from home to Monday. That's gonna be fun. Which, you know what? It'll give me time to clean up my office. I mean, I got stuff in here like
You're
on my
supposed to
desk.
be working.
I had
But
these are actually Munchkins. These are her hot tamale socks. Are on my
yes, he
desk.
stole them. Um,
I was just brought them in to show them on the show. That was it. Bill H got his socks. Good, good. And Will's got socks. I think we all got socks now. Well, maybe not everybody that's in your chat, but quite a few of them. And then I have the Airheads ones, which are cool. I like the hot tamale ones too, though. I may have to wear those when Munchkin's not looking. Only the best wrench. There you go.
You're gonna steal my socks, huh?
I'm not trying to steal your socks. I'm just gonna borrow. Like you don't wear half my stuff.
I don't wear your socks.
I guarantee you wear my shirts
I wear your t-shirts.
all the time. I'm like,
I
I'll
have-
look
I
over.
have-
There's my shirt. I'm like,
I have
I was looking
stolen
for that shirt.
your drawers every now and then.
She has worn. Do not put it past Munchkin. She will wear my drawers. She will do it.
I mean, you know, when it's laundry day, I gotta do what I gotta do.
Y'all so cute. I don't know why she wears my drawers. She's like, oh, they're
Because
comfy.
I run out. I don't have none, so I'm gonna take yours.
I got plenty. I got plenty of drawers. You never know when you're flying in the air and you go, oh no, I need a new pair of drawers.
I would hope you've never shit yourself flying, but
Wearing his boxers, I have way more regular briefs than I do boxers. Although I do have more boxers than I used to have. Well, they're boxer briefs.
He's got like silky boxers that
Yep.
aren't really boxers. Those are like pajama shorts.
They're very nice. I like them.
They are.
They're thin. They stretch good. They hold everything where it's supposed to. I like those. Have I ever heard of Hex Home? Of course, Cloud Chucker. Munchkin and I both have a Hex Home.
I do.
I don't know which version you have.
Mine is
I
pink.
mean, mine was made by Nevermore Vape. Well, it's got Nevermore Vape's logo on there, but it's a Hex Home. It's one of the like version 2. It's old. They had a version 3 after that, which was way better. Hey Harry, how you doing? And I did not get that version. Are they good? Hell yeah, they're good. They're great for just a standard mod that basically throws power through a regulated chip. You're good to go.
They also used to have a lifetime warranty, but I think the company went out of business. But
yeah.
Yeah, mine's around here somewhere.
Oh, you had 10 Hex Homes? Wow, Jazzy. Good Lord. I only got the one that I got from Nevermore, which is somewhere on this rack that I'm trying to locate.
Oh, here's mine. Y'all want to see the shoes the attorney gave me at work? I have no idea what the hell I'm gonna do with them. But yeah, here's my
You would
Hex
say
Home.
the attorney. Oh, that's not it.
I need to make sure that people know that these came from an attorney. Yeah, that's mine.
Yeah, I see yours. I don't see mine. And I can't, this won't spin right now because there's too much stuff in the way. How did that get pushed over?
Hello, Cherokee. So I'm gonna have to turn off the background for a minute. Video.
Where's mine at?
Can you see them? Can you see these boots?
There it is.
Can you see how tall these suckers are? Look at that.
Y'all don't know. Munchkin's going to do a pole show for me later and wear those boots. Yeah. So here's my Hexom that was the Nevermore. It has the regular fire button on the side. Then it has the adjustment down there in the corner, which the newer ones have like a display right there, lets you know how high you got it turned up. But yeah, they called it hashtag no name, which is barely showing up. But there you go, hashtag no name. But the inside,
she gave me those because
the inside's pretty basic.
she got taller ones.
There's the top. But yeah, I've had that a long time. I saw a Becca. Hello, Becca. Oh.
Seems very warm in here
Look
today.
at you. Better late than never, man. I tell you.
Tony. Where? I don't see it,
He's
Tony.
in there.
Oh, there
he
he
says,
is.
"Sup all." Thank God it's Friday. You missed us talking about Ozzy and Hulk Hogan and
Tony missed my hooker boots.
Paramotor Drama. Is 60 a good price? Yes, it is, Cloud Chucker. I'll tell you that right now, because they were what, 225 to 250 American dollars when they were new. So
I mean, she's technically not my boss. I think I paid 180. She's technically not my boss. She's an attorney that works with me.
Yeah, it's just a lawyer that just happens to have.
But yeah, she
really
she does
boots.
pole competitions. So she got taller ones. So she gave.
Yeah, you need to show Tony those boots.
I gotta. All right.
All right, Tony. She's gonna show you the boots. I think Tony needs to see the boots. Munchkin will have to demonstrate them for us at some point.
I don't know if that's gonna happen.
I mean, those things are super long.
Yes, very, very long.
They would probably, I think they're longer than Munchkin's legs are.
They are not, but yeah. Nothing. She got ones that were taller. So she said she wasn't going to wear these anymore. So she just said,
she got some that are taller.
Have these.
Yes. That's for OnlyFans?
She did.
They are high boots, Tony.
They are.
For sure.
They are. I was concerned that they would be longer than my actual legs. They aren't. Barely.
You can still buy them new from Hexom. I wasn't sure, Cherokee. I thought they went out of business. Was it Craving Vapor? That's who sells Hexom stuff. I just haven't. I mean, we haven't had any vape shows, so how the heck are we supposed to know anymore?
Pretty much, Scott. I mean, they go up pretty damn high. Tony, you walk on the tips of your feet. They're platforms though, so they're really wide.
Got his truck out there with his windsock.
Put them on.
Getting his fly on.
I can't put them on because she is much smaller than me. So I have to relace the backs because I'll just say, for being built like a brick shithouse, she skipped calf day.
Damn, Jazzy.
So yeah, I'd have to relace the whole back of them because I can't zip them up. They're too tight.
Look at all those Hexoms.
We can't
if I
see
can make
them.
show up.
There you go. Hi, Bootsy.
There's 7 of them right there. Those are all black and white. And then he sent 2 more after that.
She's about the same height as me, Tony, but she weighs like 110 pounds soaking wet.
Oh, he sent a whole nother group of them. What the heck? That's 14 Hexom mods. If those are all different, I mean, some of them look similar to each other, but if they're different, that's 14 Hexom mods. That's
if I was talented, I could probably tie the laces with my hoo-ha King Cobra. But
Your hoo-ha.
The mahuha.
Hoo-ha!
Yeah, they're pretty tall.
Yeah, Cloud Chucker, just being straight up with you, $60 or 60
It's an
euros
awesome price.
for that is not a bad price. It really isn't. They're good mods. Just don't put the batteries in the wrong way. Well, worst case scenario, you'll probably pop the modulator
They have a
chip,
MOSFET in it, doesn't it?
yeah, it's got a MOSFET in there, but I think it's
Yeah,
got
that's what I
reverse battery protection. And it may be one of those quick reset ones. I'm not sure what they did
Mine's
on the
got
newer
the
ones.
pulse width modulation on it too.
Yeah. Mine's very, very old, but it works great. I mean, I used it.
Mine says Hex Angels on it instead of Hell's Angels.
It's probably got, I probably fired mine less than 50 times total ever. So it's still like brand new, even though it's old as dirt. That's a problem with a lot of the mods I got. I didn't get to use them as much as I would have liked because I move on to something else. Which now that I haven't been buying any new stuff, I should be going through, I like rotating. I like going back to my old stuff, going through it, back up to something new, and then rotating back to the old stuff.
So do I, but my problem is I get used to a certain battery life. And
Sure, Tony.
yeah. Popcorn lung.
Popcorn lung is something we will never, ever get from vaping, Tony.
No.
If you've read that somewhere on the internet that, if you vape, you're going to get popcorn lung, it's a lie. It's from, if you worked in a popcorn factory that had all the oils and stuff from popcorn, there's very high levels of diacetyl, which is what can give you popcorn lung.
It's in the butter flavoring.
Yeah, the butter flavoring part of the popcorn. So cigarettes have more diacetyl in one cigarette than you can get from vaping a whole bottle of juice. If that gives you any kind of...
And that's if your
good.
juice uses flavorings that contain diacetyl.
Right.
Which most juice that you can buy on the open market no longer contains diacetyl.
Right. Like Nilla Nuts, it has a small amount of diacetyl because that vanilla custard V1 has diacetyl. The V2 doesn't. But you know what? The V1 gives it like an eggy taste, and I prefer that, so I use the V1 vanilla custard. The diacetyl, I don't have popcorn lung, and I've been vaping Nilla Nuts almost as long as I've been vaping. So
even the people that worked in the popcorn factory,
yep,
it was only 2 of them, and they worked there for decades.
Big car, that's mod heist, not bank heist, but you're close.
And the only way that you can discover or diagnose popcorn lung is during an autopsy. Let's look up the definition of popcorn lung.
Yeah, well, I'm explaining it to Tony because I'm sure Tony's not familiar with it. And who was that? Oh, Will was asking me. I don't know if Will's still here because he shows up and then disappears. Plus, he's on the road, I think. Mm-hmm. He's driving over to Moonshiners.
The official name for popcorn lung is bronchiolitis obliterans. It is basically scarring of your lung tissue caused by basically the fumes from diacetyl.
I agree, Wally. So Will wanted to
also, here's something different.
Go ahead.
Chlorine and formaldehyde can also give you the same thing. But they call it popcorn lung because it was 2 people that worked in a
we
popcorn
died.
factory.
I lost money. Well, I won 100,000 earlier, so I don't feel so bad. You got to wait a couple of seconds before to let you do it again, Big Cobb, but good luck.
I mean, Tony,
I
can understand at the beginning, right? At the beginning when they made the connection to research it. because you should always research it. You should always find out, and not just go into blindly into something. But they did the research and they realized what it was. But the same thing when the kids were fucking vaping weed pens that had vitamin E acetate added to it to make it thicker and make it look like it was better quality.
There's a picture of a bunch of Jazzy's mods.
They left that part out in the news stories, that it was something that was added that should not have been, and that it was from people smoking weed pens, not fucking people vaping e-cigarettes. So, but they're not going to tell you that because there's too much money in smoking. There's too much money
Thanks.
in the side
I'll get
effects
to
of
it.
smoking. Why are you yelling at me, Bootsy?
Are you done?
I think so.
Okay, so what I was going to try to talk about, Will was interested in knowing about series and parallel because, especially if you're doing solar, it could come into play. And I've talked about it a lot on the channel, but for the people that don't understand the way series and parallel works, so the main way we vape a lot of these mods is well, a lot of them are parallel. If it's parallel, the batteries are going to be facing the same direction. Like you'll have, say it's a 2-battery mod, okay, 2-battery mod. The 2 positives are going to be at the top and the 2 negatives are going to be at the bottom, okay? Right there, all that does is it keeps the same voltage. Now you got to try and remember this. Parallel, the batteries will keep the same voltage. So say those batteries are 4.2 volts. You're still going to be pushing out 4.2 volts. But the amperage, it doesn't double, but it gives you about 1.5 times. So say each one of your batteries are 30 amp batteries, you would probably get about 45 amps. Okay, that's in parallel. Series is a whole different animal. Series, you'll have a positive at the top and a negative at the top, and the opposite on the bottom. Negative down here, positive down here. What that does is doubles your voltage. So your voltage from 4.2 would go to 8.4 volts. But very crucial to know, when you run series, it does not, I repeat, does not increase your amperage. So if you run something in series, you're going to get higher voltage. So say you have a 12-volt battery, you'll get double that. You'll get 24 volts. But if those batteries only do 20 amps, you're only getting 20 amps, no more. So whenever you set up like a solar system, be aware of that. You're going to have the same amps across the board on a series setup, which a lot of people set them up in series just to get the higher voltage, but you don't get the higher amperage. So if you're trying to get something that has more amps, you need to buy a higher amp battery and then run them in series. If you need more, if you don't do that and you want to boost your amps but not your voltage, then you would run them parallel, which you just can have positive, negative, and it's still going to give you the same volts across the board. If it's 12 volt, it'll stay 12 volt, but it's going to boost your amperage. Like I said, if it's 30 amp, it'll go up to about 45 amps. It won't go up to 60, but it maybe a little more than 35, but not that much. It's not going to give you a full double. So hopefully that explains that a little bit for you.
What is the difference between voltage and amperage?
Voltage and amperage. DNA released a pod device that I must say is just as good as a pure mod. Really, Jazzy? Voltage is, you could have, to try and give you an idea.
Hey, Angela.
Hey, Angela.
Angle. Sorry, Angela.
Angle. How you doing,
Angela.
Angle? So that's why you have stun guns that may be 50,000 volts. The volts is not what kills you, it's the amperage. So if you had that same 50,000 volts and it was pushing out at 2 amps, it would kill you. So watch out for the amperage. The amperage is what pushes it. So if you have anything that has high amps, that's what kills you, not the voltage. You could have 1,000,000 volts. If it's only like 0.03 amps, you're probably fine. But anything with a high amp, you're done. You're toast. It will the voltage that comes through that, just like on somebody that's working on voltage on a house or something. The 110, 120 volts, usually depending on the breaker, if you're tapping at the breaker, is a 15 amp to 20 amp system, which is strong, but you usually can jerk away from that. I know I got a buddy that had he was working on an actual electric box that was I think it was 480 volts. Luckily something touched and it shocked him, but normally what would happen under that much voltage is as soon as you grab it, your body works off electrical impulses, right? Everything you do, moving your fingers, your back, everything works off electrical impulses from your brain telling your fingers to move. So when that much voltage hits you, it completely disrupts it. You cannot let go of it. That's why people get killed with electricity. You physically cannot let go. So luckily, when the voltage hit him, it blew him away from it, which made him let go. Otherwise, he'd be dead today. So that's why if you see somebody get,
So your amperage is basically throttle control for the voltage.
yeah, it's like opening wide open throttle on the voltage. And if you take if you see somebody getting electrocuted, get a wooden board and
knock the
whack
shit out of them.
crap out of them to get them off the voltage. Do not go grab them, because then you'll be getting shocked too. Just a little tit for tat there. Hopefully that'll help somebody in the
So
future.
you make yourself feel better and save your buddy at the same time.
Right? But yeah,
Because we've all wanted to knock the shit out of somebody with a board before. I mean, let's be honest.
you got no mail. Well, Linda, I guess you're just not popular. I don't know what to tell you, Linda. Our mailman's been delivering the mail to the wrong place, even at work. I'm like, people will show up at our job, which happened today, and they're like, yeah, we got some more of your mail. I'm like, seriously? Because our normal mailman is either on vacation or he quit. I don't know, because I haven't seen him in over a week. He may be on vacation. Uh-oh, you froze. Now you're back.
I said, he didn't quit.
I don't think he would quit. I mean, he's been working our office complex for a while. So your 200 amp upgrade will charge any electric car and kill you. 200 amps would definitely kill you, Big Ka.
Dead.
Definitely.
You'd be dead.
No question. 200 amps.
He said, not if you don't grab it. True. Very true.
I don't care if it's 1 volt, but 200 amps, it could kill you. Not if you don't grab it. There you go, Scott.
So now how does amperage versus voltage relate back to battery safety, especially in unregulated mods?
In unregulated mods. Well, then if you go back to unregulated mods, that goes back to the whole Ohm's law.
Mm-hmm.
You do not want to push anything higher than the amp rating of your batteries. That's why all these batteries that we buy for our mods have amp ratings. The cheap Chinese ultra fire crap have a very low amp rating, maybe 10
Never
amps.
use anything in a mod that says fire in the
Yeah,
name.
ultra fire, trust fire, whatever that China sells. Do not use those batteries. You will get hurt. So depending on what your wattage is that you set your mod at, if it's regulated, it pretty much tries to protect you. If it's not regulated, then it doesn't care. If it's a metal tube like this, it does not care. So it's going to fire if you hit the button. The problem with something like this, now this is series, right? Remember what I said about series. It doubles the voltage. So instead of me getting 4.2, I'm getting 8.4 volts. But my amperage stays the same. Now these batteries are 40 amps. So my total combined amperage is still 40 amps because this is series, not parallel. So I do not want to build anything. Usually to be safe, you do not want to build anything below 0.3 ohm total, because once you go below that, say you built something at 0.1 or something, which is doable technically, but you are really pushing that battery to the limit. And you do not want a battery to vent in a metal tube because it can explode.
The lower the ohm, the smaller the channel is to push all that power through. So you're stressing your batteries out.
That tastes terrible, by the way. Oh my God. I got to refill my drink.
The sex pond ain't even got no water in it. So, I mean, maybe like an inch or two from the rain. So I put a lot of work into killing all of us. Just saying. That was exercise. And I know we all know the Ohm's law and all that stuff, but you know, it's always good to have a refresher. Anybody that might be looking at the videos later and stuff, they need to know stuff. Oh, you want to see the boots, Angela? I will show you the boots. My cat's looking at me like, no, we're not going to show them the boots because her name is Boots. But I don't know. He likes to do that.
Okay, I made this too strong. Okay. I
gotta show Angela the boots.
I don't normally promote anything, but if y'all like Oreo cookies.
Yep.
Whoa, that was weird. Oh, show the boots.
See the boots?
I don't know, John Q. Can you see the boots? Yes. Boots with the fur. If we put some fur on there, you know.
You could.
So if y'all like, or hey RS, how you doing, bud? Good to see
Roger.
you.
Happy belated birthday, friend.
If y'all like Oreo cookies, I don't know if this is a limited release. It may be a limited time release, I should say. If not, I highly recommend y'all try these cookies. They're absolutely delicious. These are Oreo Selena Gomez. Yeah. Oreo Selena Gomez. They are cinnamon.
I don't know why Selena Gomez is sponsoring some Oreos. I don't care because those are delicious.
They're cinnamon cream Oreos. Oh my God,
they taste
so
like
good.
A cinnamon roll with chocolate on it.
I'll show y'all what one looks like. So this looks like a normal Oreo, but you can see there's white and there's brown cream in there.
You just wanted to eat an Oreo.
Well, I figure since my fingers have been all over it, I would just demonstrate.
Well, I mean, I'm not in Mexico, and they have them at my Food Lion. Now, granted, that's a small package for like $4, but they are really fucking good.
They are really good.
Hey, you know what? If MS-13 started selling fucking cookies, sign me up.
You can only get them in Mexico. John Q. What the heck? I have not installed the poll for Munchkin yet.
They're really good, Angela.
Saw them in Walmart? Yeah, I would. Angela, they are dangerous because they are damn good. They are delicious.
The first time I saw them, I was like, Selena Gomez, or who the fuck wants to eat those? And then I saw some dude on TikTok that smuggled a bunch of snacks back to the UK with him. And one of the things he had was the Selena Gomez Oreos. And all the comments were like, "Who the fuck's eating those?" And then there was a bunch of people going, "I am. They're delicious. Try them. They are really, really good."
They're illegal. What in the world? What are y'all talking about? They're illegal. What is
I don't
this?
know. I don't
Share
care.
Google.
Um, an Oprah Oreo, chocolate cookies with strawberry frosting. I mean, that would probably be pretty
So
fucking good
Cloud
too, Scott.
Chucker's got a link. Custom cookies. I don't know. They're damn delicious. I hope
They are
Oreo
good.
makes them as a regular flavor instead of having Selena's name on there. Just hey, Oreo
I don't care if they keep
cinnamon.
Selena's name on there. I don't give a shit. They're delicious. Just make them in a bigger pack.
Once again, like I said, doesn't matter whose name's on
I
it,
wouldn't
what
hold my
kind of
breath, John
print's
C.
on it. It depends on the product itself. Stands for itself.
They are really good.
They're good. Is there going to be an Oprah Oreo with pink? I don't know, Scott. I'm just telling you my experience with these Oreos. If you try one and you don't like it, then you must not like cinnamon rolls. That's all I
They
can
had
say.
a pumpkin pie Oreo around Thanksgiving one year, and they were actually pretty good.
Yeah, the pumpkin ones were good, and I haven't seen them since. It had like orange filling.
Yeah.
Those
Our
were really
Food
good.
Lion has the best chocolate chip cookies. They're nice and chewy. So they're really big, they're super flat, but they're chewy. And they're perfect because I see a lot of chocolate chip cookies that call themselves chewy and they're just soft. That is not the same thing.
You know, Harry, if you make your own cookies, try to make some that are chocolate and cinnamon. Not cinnamon red hot, but the bakery type cinnamon. Chocolate and cinnamon. Maybe you can make some that taste better than these. I would assume if they're homemade, hell yeah, they're going to be good.
See, I can't
But
eat mint food, so like the mint chocolate chip ice cream or was the shamrock shake. To me, the same way people in the UK approach root beer, to them it tastes like medicine because that's the flavoring they use in their medicine. To me, all that stuff reminds me of eating toothpaste. Um, I can't do it.
oh, that rang his bell. I missed what happened earlier.
Somebody got electrocuted.
Yeah, rang my bell, energized for hours, but never miss electric at one site. Sparky's on find power two site is live. Ooh. Well, I would assume if you're working with electricity, you always check to make sure that it's not live before you touch anything. I don't give a darn if you like, oh, I'm sure it's off. I would check anyway. Damn that.
When I worked at that animal warehouse, I would get electrocuted on a daily basis because they
Oh,
had they had like rows of fish tanks from the floor up to the ceiling, so like 8 high, 2 rows, and they had nothing but the surge protector things,
yeah.
but they weren't surge protectors. They were just the extension cord things like that. Fucking cords dangling down into the tanks that have been chewed on by rats and lizards and
Oh, no wonder.
every day I'd go to stick my hand in there and got real tingly.
Well, yeah, because then you were making ground with the floor and you were touching water, which
Hmm.
let the, especially if you got near the wire, yeah,
Yeah.
you get a nice tingle.
That wasn't as um it was a gradual tingle. Now, when I tried to pull the Christmas lights out with my teeth while they were still plugged in, that got my attention. I had just got done telling my coworkers how stupid my sister was for doing that and then proceeded to do it myself. And yeah,
I'm like,
that'll
well, are
wake you
you
up.
trying to be on National Lampoon's Christmas Vacation? Remember that cat did
Yeah.
that and poof under the chair.
Yeah. I did so in my defense, the lights weren't on. So I thought they were unplugged. No, no, they
You
weren't.
thought, you thought
Yeah.
wrong.
Yeah. I haven't done it since then.
You put off getting those? Oh, big call. I'm sorry, man. Hopefully they put some more in there for you so you can grab some.
They're really good.
Even Sparkles, even Sparkies didn't know the
Sparkies.
site was live. They
I
managed
mean,
to isolate it and turn it off. Wow.
I think you should call them Sparkles from now on, King Cobra, because that's way funnier than Sparkies. But yeah.
Well, I thought it said Sparkles. I mean, my glasses are only so good. I need to get my vision checked again. I honestly think
You're supposed to do it every 3 years.
I'm getting a little bit of blur even with my glasses on, which means they probably need a 0.25 upgrade, I'm guessing.
Or they might just need to be cleaned because your glasses are filthy.
No, no matter how much I clean my glasses, I'm still going to see the same thing.
Pretty much, John Q.
I mean,
No,
if I
I
really
was
stare
done
at it and
growing by then.
concentrate, I can see Sparkies, but it looked like sparkles when I looked at it.
My parents stunted my growth. I am taller than both of them. Well, I mean, my dad doesn't count. He is significantly reduced
Is
now
that
because
what stunted your
he's
growth?
been dead for 15 years, so he's a lot smaller than he used to be, but I am taller than both of them. And my sister.
Munchkin's gotten taller since
No,
I've
that's
been with
because
her.
I'm fat, John Q.
She's trying to stretch up so she can reach me now, but it's not working too well yet. Did you see her boots? I'm not going to say all that, but yeah, did you see her boots?
I can show the hooker boots again.
But it made her boobs swell. Well, there you go.
You didn't hear my response. No, that's just because I'm fat.
Oh, really? No, whether you're skinny or not, they're just there.
Well, I mean, yeah, but they're not usually quite as voluminous.
I mean, I tried to give you a hug today and end up grabbing a boob instead.
That's all right. Yeah.
If that don't tell you something, I was gonna give her a hug and I end up grabbing her boob. I was like, "Hey,
and
what
you gave
do
it
I
a
got
jiggle.
here?"
You patted me on the butt the other day.
Oh yeah, in front of the boss, which I didn't know what was in her back pocket. It looked like a giant square. I'm like, what the hell?
It was a giant square. It was my phone.
I tapped her butt, and the boss was like, "We're at work." I'm like, "Come on, man! I'm just seeing what she got in her pocket."
He was laughing, so he was joking. But I mean, technically, it was a giant rectangle.
It was a giant rectangle. You're right.
Mm-hmm.
But it looked bigger than what a phone. The reason why is it was not only sticking up out of your pocket, but it was leaned. So it looked like a big distance between your body and the rectangle that it was. That's why I thought it was something else.
I don't know.
What else have I done here lately?
He always sits in the recliner over there, so he can't reach my boobs from there.
Stop while my head, right, Will?
Mm-hmm. Before you become a whole dick, yeah.
What?
What? Stop while you're ahead before you become a whole dick.
Oh, okay. So I know Moonshiners is coming up like the first week of August, I think. And I wish I could make Moonshiners. It'd be awesome to go to Moonshiners, but I can't. There's just no time. I took off the few days for Soar the Shore that's coming up in September. Luckily, that's when it starts cooling off outside, so it shouldn't be so hot. It's hot right now.
It doesn't cool off. It cools off at night. It's hot.
We were able to sleep just fine at Soar the Shore last year. It was a nice, comfy temperature. I was actually cold unless I was
chilly
under the blanket.
During the day because it was misty, but
yeah,
it could be temperate. It could be 90. You never know. I mean, there's no telling.
Not Soar the Shore, John Q. I did not say snore. Not even close.
Technically,
you know what it is. There's Spring Wing and then Soar the Shore. It's happened ever since 2022 when I started flying. It's been 3 years now.
I mean,
What's
technically,
up,
we went
Creed? We talked about you
before
earlier,
you
bud.
started flying.
Creed is down like almost 100 pounds. The dude is a machine. And I need to start losing weight myself because Soar the Shore is coming up in September, and I need to make sure I'm down to the appropriate weight at the appropriate time. So we're going to 98 pounds. See,
Yes,
I
spring
told
ding.
you he is right at 100 pounds. That is awesome, Creed. John Q, you can troll me all you want to. I don't care. Yeah, we were showing off your pen that you made for Cloud Chucker, which is absolutely gorgeous. I haven't seen you make something that looks bad anyway, so even though you got the next pen Creed's gonna make is gonna be out of snake skin, considering the freaking snake pictures he shows us. Like,
No,
look at this
because
one. I'm like,
he
oh,
doesn't kill them.
damn. But there's some.
He just says, "Look at the snake," and then he lets it go.
He did lose a whole person.
I mean, a
John
tiny
Q.
person, but still a
98
person.
pounds is nothing to laugh. That is freaking amazing.
No,
98.
and when you pick up something that weighs 98 pounds, just remind yourself that you used to carry that around all the time.
Right? I had a lock installed on our basement that was one of those digital touchscreen locks. I didn't like it because it's so stupid. They do this thing where you have to punch a bunch of numbers before the whole display comes on. Anybody with half a brain, because it'll light up like 579 pound, right?
That's always a good thing, Creed.
So you hit that, and then the whole display comes on. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, all of them come up. Then you put in your real code, and it unlocks the door. That isn't fooling anybody. They're not going to go, oh, I need to put in 579 first. Because the next time it goes to do that, it's going to be different numbers, and they're going to go, oh, I just need to push these. Then the real code, and then they're going to remember your code. So I end up switching that lock out to something else that's got regular buttons, which I
what'd you do with the other one?
It's in the basement, and then I had the new one has fingerprint, so I can just use my fingerprint to unlock. The problem I'm having is the deadbolt, when it goes through, either it's not going through all the way or it's catching on something, so it keeps giving me an error. So I'm going to work on that this weekend, as well as hopefully running that daggum wire that I've been telling y'all I'm going to be running forever, and I'm going to get that sucker done. I'm tired of my internet going, oh, you lost connection because of the, what do you call those things? Dadgummit, I can't ever remember what they're called. They got a weird name.
Mocha adapter.
Mocha, yes. How'd you remember that?
I have no fucking idea.
How in the world do you remember that? I can't think of it. You're like mocha.
I don't know.
Yeah, it's a mocha adapter.
Because you always forget the name of it. So
wow.
It reminds me of
Good
chocolate.
Good job, Scott. I know you said that before.
And I'm a fatty.
The stream actually said it, so good job. Yeah, I got a mocha adapter. The problem with the mocha is it cuts the speed in half, even though it shouldn't. So if I take that away and run a straight wire, I'll be getting full 1 gig down, 1 gig up, which should be plenty enough to run this stream at 1080p without problems. I can bump up the bit rate and it should be smooth as silk. Yeah, that's amazing, isn't it, Will? I mean, freaking 98 pounds. By next week, he'll be over 100 pounds. And at some point, he's going to be like, hey, I need to stop losing weight.
Well, you remember when Tom lost all that weight. Now, we didn't know him before he lost all the weight. But I remember sitting there hanging out with him in Zoom, and we were both shopping, because that's what we did in the evening, was shop together on Zoom. And he was buying clothes, And I had to convince this motherfucker that he was no longer a large. That you need to order like a medium or a small because you're not a large anymore.
You know, Creed, I don't think I can get to 170 pounds. Anything below 215, and I literally look like a skeleton. I don't know
He's
why.
lying.
My body
I
frame.
don't think you looked like a skeleton.
I did. My
It made it.
arms. See how there looks like meat on my. Well, all right, y'all see how this looks. I'm gonna come back and watch this video when I lose some weight. You're gonna see my arm look like a chicken bone, and you'll be like, oh, maybe you do look like a chicken.
No, he can't have any immigrant cookies. No, but okay, so I don't think it made you look like a skeleton. It did make your head look bigger though. Because
What?
I saw some pictures of
Thank you.
from back then and it did make you kind of look like a bobblehead.
It did make your head look bigger. I'm just saying. I got a bobblehead now. That's messed up. You lost weight and now your head looks big.
Hey, John Wayne. Well, it's all relative. So the rest of you was thinner, your neck was thinner, but your skull doesn't
Hey,
change
Rich.
shape. So, yeah.
Very
Oh, hey
good
there,
job,
Rich. How you doing?
Rich. 233 down to 169. You know, I hit 260, which is the highest I've ever seen my weight. I've never made it above 250, even when I was eating whatever the hell I want. So when I was at the doctor's office, well, I mean, technically,
The one on his shoulders.
I was 260 with my shoes on, all my clothes, my cell phone, wallet. It made me 260. When I got home and weighed myself, I was in the 250, like 256 or something. But so I carry a lot of weight on me apparently when I have all my wallet and everything, but I still
I am not going to give any numbers, but I will say currently right now I am the heaviest that I've ever been. I feel like I look like a busted can of biscuits. So I got to do something. But you know, it's bullshit because food tastes good and I want to eat it.
we're gonna
Why
make up a
can't
new
I
theme
eat
song for
immigrant
you.
cookies?
Bust a can of biscuits.
No, we're not
Bust
going
a
to.
can of biscuits.
All right, only
Oh.
if we can make you a bobblehead song. Don't make me show them that picture of that frog.
Oh Lord. My rear end does not look like that frog. I'm sorry.
There were so many
I will
dudes in the
bury it
comments
right now. I do
that
not
were
look like
like,
that frog.
"Why are you taking pictures of me in the shower? Take that down." What? Wow. Wow.
How come they never congratulate you when you go from 220 to 260? Hey, congrats from gaining 40 pounds.
I mean,
really?
if you
Because
were
that's
in a
easy.
bodybuilding competition or something, they would. But yeah.
At 260, you don't wear about your tennis shoes. I mean, come on. Do I look like a really fat dude? I even at 260, I can still carry that weight pretty good. I think that I do. Most of
I'm
my
pretty sure,
weight
John Wayne.
stays in my belly, though. If I could just do sit-ups or something to get the belly off, I'd be good.
No,
I like
because
the
your belly isn't fat. It's weird.
How much does my empty
Yeah.
wallet weigh? I don't know how
John
much
Wayne,
the empty wallet weighs, but
that frog had butt cheeks.
this wallet is, I mean, it's this one's a cool wallet. I like this wallet because it just pops up your cards.
I'm gonna see if I can find the picture.
There's
I
my
am
Apple
going
Card.
to Google frog butt cheeks and see if I can find it.
Apple Card is metal, which, ow,
No.
Jesus. Yeah,
Here he is.
that's
Right.
pretty cool. I like the Apple Card. It's nice and metal. It's the only company I think that sends you a metal card. I do like the Apple Card. Even if that one doesn't have a good limit as some of the other cards. That's the main thing I need to do, if anything, is bring down my credit card debt. I have to get that down. Some of them I have in a reasonable level. I could actually probably pay those off The
All right.
higher ones are going to take some time to bring down.
Tell me if that frog don't look like a middle-aged man.
Who carries their Apple Card? I do, because that sucker, well, I mean, I guess you could just use your phone to pay with it, but that's just one of the cards I keep. I have other credit cards I don't take with me at all. They just sit at home because I rarely use them, if at all. Mine's attached to my iPhone. Yeah, exactly. And so is mine, Big Car. I don't know why I'm carrying it. I just like it because it's metal.
So is mine, but
You never know when you want to bang something. You never know when you want to bang something, right? That's what he said.
did y'all click the print screen and look at the middle-aged frog butt cheeks?
Oh,
It's adorable.
you have showed the picture of the frog butt cheeks. Oh
I
boy.
have. And he's standing on his little frog tippy toes with his
Yeah,
little
my
butt
rear
cheeks.
end does not look anything like that. Now, Tony, on the other hand, that might look like Tony's rear end.
I don't know. We need Angela to weigh in and see if that looks like Tony bending
I'm
over
proud
the
of that card, Big Car. I will
bathroom.
admit it. I like when, because I didn't think that Apple would send me a card, but apparently I had good credit at the time.
It's amazing what happens when you have decent credit and you lie about your income. Because
Yeah,
they
I
don't
make
check.
a lot of money. They're like, oh, really? Let's see. Bank of America was not so happy about that. They dropped my credit limit by a ton. They literally brought my limit down to what I owe them, which I think is underhanded and should be outlawed. How can you do that? Literally, so now you can't spend $1. They brought it all the way down. Now I've dropped it below.
Well, they can do that because they looked at all your other credit card balances and thought that you were a risk. That if we let this motherfucker max out this card, he ain't paying us back.
Okay, see you, Creed. Thanks for
Bye,
stopping by.
Creed. Yes, Roger, add that to the file.
Tony's butt has dimples. I don't need to know that information. We couldn't even find Tony at Fly Up Brigade. We're like, where the hell is Tony? Oh, he's over there getting kicked out of another group of people.
Frog Talk has dimples.
They were kicking him out. He would go hang out with somebody, talk with them. They'd kick him out. He'd go to another group of people. He
only got kicked out because they had to put the kids to bed.
No, I think Tony was pissing people off.
No,
we're kicking him to the curb.
He was
now,
not
there was other
pissing
people that
anybody
was
off.
way more annoying. Isn't that right, Angela?
Look,
Just
look
saying.
at this. Look at this frog butt. He got some junk in his trunk. He thick boy.
Oh, now you got another frog butt. Whoa.
I told you.
What made you find frog butts? What?
Okay.
Now you're going to be on a Facebook group, Frog Butts.
It was from a Facebook group where somebody had posted a picture of the frog butt cheeks. But I wanted to find the original frog butt, so I had to Google frog butt cheeks. And
it's frog porn.
Now my search history is going to be fucked up, but it is what it is.
Yeah, I'm scared.
Y'all needed to see the thick boy and his badonkadonk.
Now we're gonna have she who should not be named showing us welcome
frog
mats with frog butts on there. I'm just saying.
Ooh, did you tell him about my welcome mat?
Oh,
hey,
Lord.
motherfucker, hey.
Uh-oh, she's froze. Now you're not froze.
Okay.
I have not tried the Fogger disposable yet, Big Ka.
You like frog butt junk, you.
To look it up. I will have to look it up again. I can't ever remember nothing, man. You can't count on me for anything. I can't remember yesterday that good. You've been vaping them for a hot minute. I've been out here vaping them for a minute. For a minute.
Alexa.
Yeah, that one. Because if I say it, it's going to activate half the stuff in our house.
Yeah. We got robots everywhere. They're all listening all the time.
Well, I know it's not on Woot. I think you're just saying the word woot, because woot.com is an actual website.
Yeah, I don't think I don't think he's referring to Woot.
5 for 60 is a great price, though. That I paid 50 something bucks for 2. So yeah, that's a good price. I like well, we found one that's White Horse. I don't know the actual website, but it's White Horse or White Pony.
White Horse.
They sell pods pretty cheap also.
Mm-hmm.
And ship them out pretty quick. You get them from a truck driver. Oh, okay. There you go. You only talk to her. Is she more friendly with you, John Q?
You know, mine will only answer me every once in a while.
If your phone's unlocked, yeah.
Well, even if it is, she'll
Did you
bling
do
and light
the
up like she's
voice
listening.
thing where it listens to your voice? You have to go
Yes.
through the whole thing. Oh, well,
She'll
then it's
answer me maybe one out of every 10 things that I ask her. She jealous.
usually if I do it and say, "Hey Siri,"
That's fantastic.
yeah, it immediately lights up and is like, "What's going on?"
Yeah, she'll do that, but she won't answer me. Click on no, don't lick on Scott. Click on Scott's link.
Uh-oh. I'm scared. Oh my goodness. Look at me looking like the most. That is crazy. That literally looks like me with the most, and one of my eyes is smaller than the other one.
Yeah, you look like you're giving somebody the stink eye.
That's weird looking.
Ouch.
But yeah, that's a wait a minute. It even has the correct shirt on and pants. What the hell? How the hell? AI is getting bad, guys, because that literally, it even put the right shirt on. That's like, what the hell? I was looking at it and was like, wait a minute, that's the same shirt I'm wearing right now. That's amazing how good that did. I mean, the glasses are a little bit different. Mine aren't solid black like that. There's clear to them, but they're very close. Thanks, Scott. I appreciate it. That's crazy. It's like Scuba the bobblehead. Here you go. Coming soon to a store near you. Why do I have these windows open with frog butts? I need to close those. So this flavor that I have right now is sour apple watermelon. And as you can see, the flavor light is flashing because it is right on the end of its life, which is fine. I have a frozen banana one. I always get like one weird one and then something I know is good. They didn't have any Georgia peach because apparently somebody else figured out that that's really good and they buy all of them. So they were sold out again. So I got the sour apple watermelon, which is not bad, honestly, but it's going to run out. So I'm going to have to open that banana one here real soon. And use the this mod. Did you notice the background matches too? I did, Scott. Did you notice all that in that picture? It's a good thing your mic is muted and flipped up because.
Yes, I did.
Yeah, it has on the same shirt as I do. I don't know how it knows I have on jeans right now, but it's like the only thing that don't match what I'm wearing is my shoes. That's about it. It's very close. It's like, hey, how does it know what's going on below my belt? Because it can't see below here.
I mean,
But
my guess is that it guessed. I mean, you could probably just take a photo or a screenshot and
how is
then
frozen banana different than banana? They add culotta to it, John Q. That's all it is. What color am I shooting? No, you don't, Scott. I'm not doing that.
I can fix it.
He's like, I can fix that. I can do it. It's perfect the way it is, John. I mean, Scott. I almost said John Q, but those jeans weigh 3 pounds, so under 260. Yeah, I haven't weighed myself like naked. Well, like wearing drawers. I may have to do that, but I do think tomorrow
I mean,
we're gonna go
that
to.
would definitely be awkward considering our scale is pretty much in our kitchen. So if I walked around the corner to see him standing in the kitchen butt naked weighing himself.
Where's that Georgia peach juice from? Oh, it's a Razmod RS. I got a bunch of them. I can grab one. They're orange, but they look just like this.
Orange.
And yeah,
Orange.
they're orange.
They're
and
orange.
it says Georgia peach. They're absolutely delicious.
Y'all think he says orange weird? He calls it orange. Orange. It's orange. It's orange.
Here's 2 of them right here. They're both empty. But they look like this on one side. They look like that on the other side. Don't get the lower puff one. I think these are supposed to be 25,000 puffs or something. The lower puff count one, like the 9,000, does not taste the same. These are called, yeah, just Georgia peach. I don't know if you can, yeah, look, it just says Georgia peach. If you can find that one, if you like peach, if you don't like peach, I have not tried the red slushy one, Scott. haven't seen the red slushy one in there in the shop. They got a lot of flavors, don't get me wrong, but I have not seen red slushy. You think streamers wear panties?
I mean, it's probably just to keep their
Or
chairs
does panties
clean,
have streamers? I don't know.
I mean, pants aren't required, but drawers, yeah, because you don't want to get sticky shit on your chair.
That's what Malachite told you. Haven't seen Malachite in a long time.
I mean, I would not put it past Malachite to be wearing panties. I can seriously, I don't want to envision that, but I can.
There we go. That one should work.
I still can't believe we made him sleep on our floor at the foot of the bed like a puppy. You just sleep down there. We'll make you a bed on the floor.
Well, you know.
He was a girl's guy though. We all sat on the bed going through all of our stuff that we bought and talking about weddings, and yeah, he was totally a girl.
E-cig Mafia. They ship out of Florida. There's a lot of vape shops in Florida. I know when I was down there, I was like, every freaking turn I made, there was another vape shop. I was like, good Lord, how many vape shops they get? Now, this was years ago when they were waving. Oh, man, we died again.
I never looked in Malachite's closet. I don't want to. I'll pass. He's on TikTok now trying to be a sex symbol, and it is amusing as you would think it would be.
Red crack and blue crack. There you go, King Cobra. I guess people are trying to get that blow plop. Blow plop? Yeah, blow plop flavor. You gotta
I don't
want
to vape a blow plop.
I don't even know what I'm saying anymore.
I have a strawberry blow plop, and
you lost 28 million for Cloud Chucker. That'll teach you not to gamble. What is Scott sending me now? Why do y'all send me stuff during the show? Oh, 50,000 puffs. Buy one, get one free. Really? I'll have to look into that, Scott. That's a good deal. My problem is I hate waiting. I hate it. I'm so used to how fast Amazon ships stuff. Waiting on vape gear, waiting on vape mail has been something in the past that I've tried to stay away from. I don't like waiting for vape mail. I can, but I need to have something to keep me going until said product arrives. So I do have a banana. I could order something now and I'd have it by the time the banana ran out, which would be great. But I did have the Bee Pop Big Cod. It's not bad. I did like that one. The Bee Pop's actually pretty good. I'll give them that. Some of the flavors I didn't care for so much. What is this one? Bangin' Sour Berries. It's okay. It's not one of my favorites. It was purple in color, which made me think, hey, it's grape, but I knew it was berries, but it was okay. It wasn't one of my favorites. Out of all the ones I've tried so far, the peach is still the winner. Until they find a better one, peach has got it for me. And that one's always sold out when I go up there. I'm like, really? Y'all can't get some more peach in? Come on, man. And the next time I go, I get 35% off. So I need to order more. I need to buy more stuff. That way I think the whole ticket is 35% off. Instead of just buying one and go, yeah, I got 35. It's better to buy a couple.
Where can one obtain a groundhog?
You go to Puxatony and then ask for that.
I don't think I can kidnap their groundhog.
Did Scuba send me 1 million yet? I don't even know if I have that much to give. Isn't that how you do it? Top coins, I think is what it. Yeah, there we go. Oh, I got 50 million. I don't have nothing like Wally that's got 1 billion up there, and so does Scorp. Cloudchucker's still at 159 million, so he's well over double what I got. How we love our Georgia peach. Georgia peach is delicious. I'm from Georgia, so of course I'm gonna like Georgia peach. I just like the way it tastes, though, honestly. Whether it said Georgia, if it just said peach on there, I would still like it.
Yeah, we don't really have a state fruit.
Georgia's bonus. Y'all don't have a state fruit? Or we don't have a state fruit?
We got peanuts.
Well, Georgia's famous for peanuts, too, so, and peaches.
Mr. Peanut is literally from Suffolk. I mean, technically he's Italian, which is kind of crazy. His name is Luis Obasi. He is Italian. But yeah, he founded Planters Peanuts in Suffolk. There is a statue and a plaque dedicated to him outside of his wife is Louise. I can't remember what his name is. There's a plaque dedicated to him and his wife outside the Suffolk courthouse, and Obese Hospital is named after them. Or Obese.
I need to grow some balls and actually call Langley.
I can get them out of my purse for you.
I need to borrow them for a little while.
Okay.
So that I can call Langley and ask for permission to fly one of these days when the weather's right.
I don't really hear anybody else asking for permission. They just call and say blah blah blah.
They call on the phone, but I have a radio and we're close enough that I can use the radio.
But even then, they just call, announce themselves, who they are, looking to fly, blah 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 blah.
And they will say received, which means they know what you're doing.
Yeah.
And then they'll usually say, let us know when you're done.
Yeah, exactly.
That's
so
it.
What are you so afraid of? Yeah, but the pawpaw, that's not really, that's a wild, That's a wild fruit. And on the East Coast, we don't really have pawpaw fruit. That's more of the countryside. Um, but yeah, that's not something you can like buy in a grocery store. There ain't pawpaw flavored anything. You know?
I don't know who that is, but I just got a notice on my phone, on my watch, that they're live. Emilio Santini or something. I don't know who
I
that
don't
is.
know.
I guess
Timu
I'm
really,
friends with
really
them.
wants me to buy stuff from them.
As far as, I don't think it was Amazon. I got some stuff coming from Woot. I did get, if y'all haven't noticed, oh, you probably wouldn't notice because I
Because
turned
you
my
don't have it
background
yet?
off.
Oh.
Let me fix that real quick. Adjust my background.
That's why I'm so hot. I still got socks on. Ah,
So above me, right up
no
there
bueno.
on the stand that Breeze made, you can see the little Beetlejuice figure right there. I
Beetlejuice,
got that
Beetlejuice,
for
Beetlejuice.
$1 because Woot does deals every once in a while for $1. Let me grab him because he's so cute. Had to have the little Beetlejuice guy. And he is officially licensed. And there's the little Beetlejuice guy. Got to fix his hair a little bit, you know. But
Now, of all the shit that he's ordered from Woot in the past couple weeks, what have you got your woman?
um, getting you stuff is
Frog
difficult
butt.
because
Frog butt.
frog butt.
But
I got you frog butt. Yeah. Hey, John Wayne, how you doing? What do you mean you're back? I didn't know you were here. Oh,
yeah, he said hi earlier.
did he? I missed
He
it. I'm
did.
sorry, John Wayne. Um, we've already been past all the paramotor drama and all that stuff, and Ozzy dying and
It's hot
Hulk
in
Hogan
here.
dying, and it is not hot.
I'm hot. I'm sweating.
Got your wife a new prop. Wait,
I'm
what?
sure she appreciates that, John.
What? What, John? Got my wife a new prop, but I'm gonna be the one using it. Is
And
what you
I'm
go.
sure she's going to get herself a brand new set of, I don't know, whatever it is she likes. I was going to say pots and pans, but
Did you break your prop, John Wayne, or is it just old? You know, some
I can
props,
squeeze them myself, John Q. That's not really that big of
some
a
of
deal.
those props, especially like the one I had that I flew on the beach that got all the sand into it, that sand will eat up a prop pretty bad. It made it really rough, so I had to get a new prop.
Tell
Um,
Tony I'm going to need a link for that because I got one of those little ice cream scoops that's supposed to
he
warm up,
squeezed
but
your
I
boob. You're
I didn't
welcome.
realize how small it was. So it's like you get like a scoop of ice cream. It's more like a melon baller.
That's what she said. What the hell? I didn't
What?
realize how small it was. Um, in case
Till
anyone missed
till
it.
I saw it in person.
Oh, really, Scott? You son of a gun. He's like, check out Scuba as a bobblehead.
His shoes are gray.
Hey now.
But you look very skeptical as a bobblehead. Very judgmental. Don't give him any ideas, John Wayne.
Buy them whenever a new one comes out to just
That's
see
supposed to
them.
say check them out.
Oh, to check them out.
You haven't learned to read Taiwanese yet?
Whenever a new one comes out, I didn't know there was a new one. I mean, the F props, I got one of those way back before anybody who knew.
What do you mean women don't know how to appreciate boobs? You realize they're with us 24 hours a day, right? I
They
mean,
the F prop that I got, I've used once. It is very snappy and responsive as far as the power goes, but the overall power that it gives me, and it's no fault of the prop. That prop is like a 120 or 130, 125, I think. it's good. It will get you in the air, but my 140 prop blows it out of the water. There's no comparison. There's so much more power out of the 140. I mean, but I like the F prop. It's very lightweight, very lightweight. I do believe that if it was hit on anything, it would explode into a million pieces. But it's really, the best way I could explain those F props is they go from nothing to full. Like when you first get on the throttle, you don't really feel it pushing you, and then all of a sudden it just it kicks you really hard, like you're trying to ride a wheelie. And then at that point, you better be ready to go in the air because you're going up. When it hits, it just all of a sudden snaps. It's like a power from nowhere. And then, but it ran at a cruising speed pretty similar to the 140, but it doesn't climb as quick as the 140, which only comes really in handy if you're flying down low in areas that you need to get out of quick, which I have to do, and only because I fly in an area where they don't allow us to fly higher. They want us to fly under 300 feet. All because that dummy told them, hey, we'll fly under 300 feet. And now they expect us to fly under 300. I'll tell you, when I call them, I'm going to say 500. I'm not going to say 300. They can wish that I do 300, but I'm not doing it. Hey, Chevy, 300 feet and below, you're almost in the danger zone. If I had a motor out, I would have literally 3 seconds to figure out where I'm going to land. That is not enough time. They're like, oh, well, we're trying to keep you out of the path of the helicopters if they come in, because they come in at 500 feet. Okay, fine. If a helicopter comes, let me know. I will land. But don't restrict me to be in danger. That's my point.
Danger.
Let's put you in the danger zone so that the helicopter that ain't even in our area right now can come in and land safely. Screw that, man. Call me on the radio if a helicopter comes. Otherwise, I'm going up higher. You're happy with Will, you're a skinny guy, man. 125 prop is fine. I'm a heavier dude.
I could probably bench press Will.
Yeah, well, anybody can bench press Will. Throw him across the field. What the hell are y'all doing?
Fling him over my shoulder.
We're doing a throwing contest, Will. We're gonna see how far we can throw you. What have been playing on Xbox lately? The only thing I got to be honest, I did get on Fallout for a little while because we haven't been on there in so long, but I've just been playing Black Ops 6. That's it. I haven't even tried any new games lately, which I need to, but we haven't had a lot of time to be playing video games or look for new ones, honestly.
We've had plenty of time. You come home and park it in the chair and turn on Call of Duty. And I scroll on TikTok.
I don't know. I haven't seen anything. I don't want to buy more games. Yeah, if I find another game I like, I'll jump on it and I'll play that. But haven't seen anything that's piqued my interest. I like games with puzzles. I bought the only escape room games that I could
selling
find.
The stuff, Chevy. Not
any kind of puzzle game I usually buy, and I will go solve the puzzles. Even Indiana Jones had some puzzles, but they were honestly way too easy. I like something with more of a challenge. The one that had all the boxes that you had to open, that was a good challenge. But I beat that, and now it's like, what am I going to play now?
I haven't looked to see if there's anything on Game Pass. I just haven't really seen anything worth
Long as
playing.
you do what I was talking about, Cloud Chucker, with the Switch 2, you'll be fine. Like I said, just be careful, man. Don't buy any used games or anything. I don't want you getting banned.
I wish
Nintendo has
they'd
gone buck wild
come
banning
out with
people.
another like Silent
Holy
Hill
moly.
or a Resident Evil that's actually fucking Resident Evil instead of a fucking vampire game, because
I got
that is not Resident Evil. It's got nothing to do with the Umbrella Corporation.
I bought a bird feeder that's got a camera on it, okay?
He bought a squirrel feeder.
She just nailed it. Yeah. There's been not one bird, and I mean not one bird, that has come to that bird feeder in 3 days. And then on the 4th day, here comes a squirrel. And that squirrel stayed up there for 45 minutes eating food. And the very next day at noon, it ate just as much as it did the first time. And now half the food is gone out of the bird feeder because that squirrel's like, keep on feeding me. I'm
But
good.
you know what? I don't mind if I feed 20 birds or one fat ass squirrel.
That's
It's
good,
fine with
Cloud
me.
Chucker.
I
World War
think
II is now on Game Pass. Yes, it is, Chevy.
Shavy.
I'm trying to get it right.
I want to get him some little corn on the cob things and some shelled or peanuts and stuff.
World War II was a great game for zombies. I beat all those mats. I'm Master Prestige level 1000 on World War II. I can't get a higher level on that. Well, on PlayStation. On Xbox, I could still go and do more challenges, but I've already done them all. It's like, and now I would have to play with randoms because I don't have any friends that come play with me. So it's like, hey, will you come play with me?
For some reason, when I
Uh-oh.
all of my game save data transferred to my Xbox through my gamer tag, except for my Skyrim save data. So I had to start over. And I just couldn't get back into it. It just because they're all dead, CDC.
Will, are you pulling my leg? What the hell is Typo Man?
Yeah,
Hey,
I can't.
CDC! How's
It's
my
hard for
childhood
me
disappearing?
to get excited about shit I've already done. And
I'll tell you how
that
my
disappoints
childhood
me.
is disappearing, CDC.
I already answered it.
All the what you did?
They're all dead.
Well, I
Or
wasn't
dying.
gonna say they're all dead. All the celebrities that I knew as I was growing up have been dying off at a unprecedented rate. Everybody that we knew and we grew up with and listened to their music or watched them on shows are all dying off. And it sucks. It honestly sucks. Belushi, Candy,
They died a long
John
time ago.
Panette,
He
the
was
big
funny.
boy.
Yeah.
Who's the big comedian?
Ralphie May.
Ralphie May. Yes. Ozzy Osbourne, Hulk Hogan.
I think I got State of Decay.
I can't even think of
and
all the names.
I
There's
just
so
can't.
many that have died recently that it's like, man.
I would let him answer the question, John Q, if he'd answer it when they ask it instead of 10 minutes later. That bugs me.
They've been dying in record numbers. They have, CDC.
It's only going to get worse as
That's
we get
because
older.
we're old. Dire thing, yeah, I'm trying to not think about that fact.
And yet Keith Richards is still fucking alive. Go figure.
So what happens when Keith Richards dies? Does that mean we're all going to die right
Gonna
after
open up a hole in the universe and we're all going to die. I don't know. I have no idea.
Yeah, it's bad, Chevy. You know, some of the songs that Ozzy sang, really were good songs that I love listening to, and now he's gone, and it's like, damn, man, it sucks.
You can still listen to them.
You
What's
can
crazy
still listen
about
to 'em.
Ozzy though is people are shocked
Barry
At the
Manilow,
fact that he's gone and the fact that he lasted as long as he did, because by all rights, the man should have been gone a long time ago.
you know what's cool? John Wayne's in Tennessee, so I don't see any
Like such a
reason
fat.
why John Wayne could not make moonshiners.
Maybe he don't want to go.
Just saying. Maybe he don't, but
Why
a
are you
lot
peer
of people
pressuring the
that
man?
know John Wayne will be at moonshiners, and he's in the same state, in the same area. Hell yeah, go to moonshiners. I really wish I could go to moonshiners. I do not have the vacation time so I can take it off. Plus, it would cost a lot of money for us to go over there. So I can't make it at moonshiners, but I wish I could.
Here, you want me to tell you something that makes you feel real bad?
That makes me, yes.
I got enough vacation.
That's messed up. Munchkin's like, I got vacation. I don't. I literally have 3 days left. No,
Matter of
wait.
fact, I still got 3 days that I don't know what the fuck to do with
I have 5 days of vacation left. Total.
for Soar the Shore, and I
Yep.
still have 3 days that I have to take at some point in time. Yeah, I know, Chevy, but still, it just,
Damn, it's 7 hours away, John Wayne. That's crazy because it only takes us 9 hours from Virginia. I thought you was on the I thought you was on the west side where Moonshiners is. I apologize. If it's 7 hours, man, I couldn't.
Are we
ask
going
you
to have to
do that.
educate you like we have to educate the people from UK? Our states are large.
I get it. I used to live on the not the west side, but it was closer to the west. I was in Spring Hill, Tennessee. Now, how far Spring Hill is from where from Mountain City, I don't know. But if I still lived there, I'd be close. Now I'm talking that was way
bite daddy.
Moonshiners is east, really. I thought Moonshiners was on the west side.
Boots is in a mood, dear. She gonna get you.
Tennessee's only 500 miles across. I've never measured it, but thanks, Will, for the geography lesson.
Did you hear me?
What?
I said Boots is in a mood. She gonna get you.
I don't need Boots to be in a mood. She will.
She's in a mood. She wants to bite.
Keith Richards is perfectly preserved because of how many drugs he's taken.
He is. Well, I think that's one of the things that kept Ozzy alive so long.
4 hours to Spring Hill. Damn, John Wayne, you're in the unknown part of Tennessee.
Well, I mean, technically, Spring Hill, Louisiana is the unknown.
Well,
part
I wonder
of
how
Louisiana.
far it is for John Wayne to go from where he is in Tennessee to the eastern shore of Virginia in September.
I don't know.
I mean, I'm not saying he has to come, but that's where we're all going to be at. Well, I don't know. Hopefully Shane makes it. Maybe Will Fly will make it. Hopefully they make it. I mean, we have a good time when they're all there. I know Angela and Tony ain't going to make it because there's some Vegas nutheads, but you know.
That's a long way to travel.
It is. And when they come,
to sleep in a tent.
Even when they come to fly up for Gage, they don't have, Tony don't have his equipment with him, so he can't fly unless he borrows somebody else's stuff. So I totally
it's
get
probably good that Tony can't fly, because
yeah, if Tony was flying,
Tony can barely walk.
he does that to himself because he's like, if I can't fly, I'm gonna get messed up, and he will do that very well.
What, Boots? I'm not going to lean back because I don't trust you.
Your son lives in Woodbridge, Virginia. He's got your crappy boat. I need that back. There you go, John Wayne. That gives you a reason to come over. Get your boat back. September 17th through the 21st is Soar the Shore in Virginia.
Look at her.
I mean, obviously, we'd love to have you there. If you can't make it, I completely understand. I'm not forcing on you that.
See the beast behind me?
Wow, what's she doing? You froze. And now you're not froze. Okay.
Hi, Bootsy.
Hey, for us, it's a party. It's our vacation. Angela, I'm not downing you for that. I
Mm.
completely understand. We flew down there and took a rental car the first year to fly at Frigate. I
Yep.
had nothing to fly with, so I had to watch other people fly,
I
which
wish I was a popsicle
sucks.
CDC. I'm hot. It's hot in here. At the same time, flying is way more convenient. Obviously, I don't expect y'all to drive from Las Vegas, but you can't really bring anything with you when you fly.
Yeah,
So,
because of all the stupid rules they have, man.
even if they didn't have stupid rules, how much shit do you plan on taking on an airplane? We
You would
still, we
only need your wing, your paramotor, and that's it. And then everything else you
No,
would
I'm
get
not
after you land.
talking about that. I'm talking about food. Like the amount of shit we brought with us when
Oh,
we
we
drove
brought a
to
lot.
Florida.
Anybody can attest. We had a van packed full of shit when we got to fly.
Um,
We were packed down, man.
and poor Tony and Angela, they're like, we got the stuff we bought at the grocery store. you know, um, we still have your styrofoam cooler.
Yeah, we do have that styrofoam cooler.
hmm And we still have Tony's Canadian Mist that he didn't finish.
We do?
Wow, we do. Or
Oh, we can
no,
drink the rest of
yeah.
Tony's Canadian Mist.
Was it Canadian Mist? No, it's something else. I still
Captain
got it though.
Morgan?
No, I bought the
No?
Captain Morgans. What were you drinking, Tony? I don't remember what it was.
I think Tony drinks Captain Morgan.
No, I bought the Captain Morgans. Was it Seagram 7? Something. I've got it in there. It's in there by the bar. Seagram
Ah,
7.
it
Yeah,
is
there it is.
Seagram 7. Okay. Well, hey, whatever it takes.
It's
I know.
Canadian, right?
I will admit, I usually get way more wasted than I did. I did not get wasted at Flyer for
I
Gage.
was trying to get
I was
wasted.
kind of jealous of Tony because how wasted he got and we
Tony
didn't.
was just blissfully fucked up
I
the
never knew if
whole
I was going to
time.
fly until once my paramotor broke, then I was like, oh. But then I thought, oh, I might be able to get it fixed. So I was like, I
Right.
better not drink. And then it wasn't, even after it got kind of fixed, it wasn't safe to fly, so I didn't. But
Captain Morgan's is perfect with Diet Coke.
the
It
one that I
blends very
don't
well.
like because of what it tastes
Southern
like is
Comfort.
Southern Comfort.
I
Oh
gotta
my
be drunk
God.
already to drink Southern Comfort.
Southern Comfort is like cough syrup and sugar. That's exactly what it
Yeah.
tastes like to me. I cannot drink Southern Comfort.
Like I said, if I'm drunk already, I'll drink some SoCo. But other than that,
Scuba and as a bra. Cloud Chucker, you're not supposed to remember that.
I
Just because I put on a bra to show that it fit, and it did fit. It was Munchkin's bra.
I bought some peach Crown Royal. That's actually really fucking tasty. I
You
got
was
liquor. I got liquor shamed at the liquor store because I said I didn't know they had peach Crown Royal. She's well, obviously you don't come in here enough.
Tony said he was well behaved. You should have seen him at Flying Circus. I don't even want to know,
Oh.
Tony, because I wouldn't say you were well behaved at Flying for Gage. You was passed out at Flying for Gage. That's what I remember. It's like, where'd Tony go? Oh, he's laying down.
The problem, Angela, is we don't have enough vacation to do Fly It for Gage. Both of the events at the Eastern Shore and another one, which would be Moonshiners.
Right.
We first of all, even if we had the vacation, we don't have the funds to do that.
Moonshiners or
Because
curtains.
here's the thing. I'm not, just like I don't want to go to the movies with no snacks. I'm not going on a camping trip without all the shit that I want to bring with me. I will have snacks and food and liquor. I'm not.
Somebody slipped
Meow.
you something and knocked
They
you out.
did. They slipped him a Mickey.
Right, Tony.
What?
Tony was
I'm
jacked
talking to
up.
those people.
Tony was out there, man. I was like, Hey, Tony, where you at? I don't know.
Tony was asleep.
He
He
was
he
done.
yeah, they switched it up and gave him something, and his ass was in bed by nine
And our
o'clock.
crappy ass camper that we had, no fault of anybody's except the owner of the camper, because that thing was
Bucky's
shorted out. It wouldn't take generator
spent a lot of money
power.
at Bucky's.
We couldn't run AC. I don't know how I mean, we end up sleeping pretty decently for
We could
what
run
we
the AC as
were in.
long as nobody touched anything.
Yeah, and then we had a generator that was so loud it would have it could have woke up people 5 miles away. It was
You know what?
ridiculously
I will
loud.
say, for as many issues as we had, I much prefer that over sleeping in a tent. Having a bathroom
Oh
with a
yeah,
flushable toilet was the shit. That was great.
it
The
was
bed,
nice to be able to stay in a camper. It was.
yeah.
I mean, I can't complain because we did get to stay in a camper. It was nice. We had a place to sleep and set stuff up and eat and all that. That was great, but it
We
should have
didn't
been
eat because
better.
nobody cooked.
It should have been. We didn't even have time. I mean, think about it. We were like boom, boom, boom. All the whole time we were there, we were constantly doing stuff.
No, we
Constantly.
weren't. I sat my ass in that chair around the campfire for many, 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 many hours. We were not boom, boom, boom doing anything. You just didn't feel like
Outhouses.
cooking.
Oh no, Linda. No, no, no. Outhouses. You missed the caravan of love.
I mean, the porta potties there, I will say they were kept clean. Everybody that used them was very respectful. They weren't that bad, but when you have to pee at 3 o'clock in the morning, I would prefer to be able to just stumble off the bed into the bathroom instead of getting out and walking across the yard. The cat thinks I've lost my mind. She does not realize y'all are on the other end of this.
So those
So
shirts I spoke about earlier at the beginning of the show, before a lot of y'all show up, I should be getting one of those shirts from Ready to Paramotor. So, and I will wear it proudly. I don't give a damn who it pisses off. Really don't care. A shirt is a shirt.
Tony,
So I'm gonna wear it.
my social battery had drained, and there was a certain amount of bullshit that I did not feel like dealing with or listening to. So I sat in the camper in the air conditioning and minded my own business.
CDC, I just touched on it. The shirt that I'm getting.
Now I want to know who's pissed. What company? Tell me. Lay it all out there.
No, I'm not. I'm not going to name the company. Okay, Ready to Paramotor.
Right.
Okay,
It's
is a
shirt.
company. They have products. They
Right.
have apparel that you can wear. They made a shirt that says explore the ether on the back of it, right? On the front, it just says Ready to Paramotor. It also has some design going down the sleeve, as well as the American flag
You
on
talk
the
about
right
Woot, Chevy?
arm. There's another company that makes a shirt that is very similar, because the background is a topographical design of like hills and mountains, right? Which is a
Not
standard design that
trademarked.
shirt companies use
Right.
to print off shirts. So Ready to Paramotor got accused of copying their shirt. So they don't feel like they should release a shirt to be sold. It got backlash
It's
from.
a shirt.
I know it's a shirt. I know. I agree. It's a shirt.
Okay, well, you know what? Here's how I see. Okay.
Yep.
If it's fucking stupid, call them out and tell them they're fucking stupid.
Well, they're saying that, hey, you copied our stuff. You know, don't sell this
What
because it's a
about
copy
the
of our
shirt?
stuff.
What about the shirt makes it a copy? Because they use a topographical map of landscape?
That's it.
They can fuck off with that. That's the most ridiculous shit I've ever heard.
Boots does not
It
agree.
is. It's stupid. Do you know how many shirts, jackets, trapper keepers have mountainscapes on them?
I know, right?
Yeah, well, they can blow it out their ass.
Especially if it's a generic design
when you can trademark a topographical map, then come fucking talk to us.
I can tell you of at least
No Z,
three
Chevy.
different shirts that have that same design on it. So why did they get called out for copying?
Because they're a new company. Now, as much as I think that certain people involved in that company are douche nuggets, that still, when you can trademark a fucking landscape, then fucking come talk to us.
So there you go, CDC. Hopefully that clears that up. I do think now Ready to Paramotors also coming out with a headset. When they do that, I think that another company is going to come after them because of the fact they came out with a headset. There is definitely zero comparison to the headset that Ready to Paramotors coming out with, but I can guarantee you the owner of the other company is going to say something.
They can talk all they want.
It's going to happen. I will point it out if it does, but I guarantee it's going to happen just because they're not happy if things don't go their way.
Aww.
Plain and simple. If it don't go their way, we're past our time, man. What are we doing?
Do you got somewhere to be?
I do. I got places to be, stuff to go to, and stuff. You're surprised DJI? Well, DJI hasn't really got into the headset doing microphones, which is great. I do like that DJI's come out with some very nice microphones, actually. If you look at a lot of the new YouTubers, they're all using DJI microphones. The one I have is from a different company, but it works really good, so I'm not complaining on it at all. And it's way cheaper than the DJI. And DJI, most of their stuff got tariff markups on it now, so it's hard to buy. If you want to buy a drone from DJI, you can forget it now.
Angela and Tony, go ahead and click that link that Dire Thing just posted. That's a side of him that you'll not get to see very often.
Something more comfortable. Oh, Lord. There's me in a bra. Hey, thanks,
I have no idea what
Thing.
happened to that bra either.
I mean, Scott. Or wait, who's
Night,
that?
Will.
That was Dire Thing that sent it.
Dire Thing. Mm-hmm.
And then Scott sent the bobblehead right after it. All right. Good night, Will. Safe driving, man. Be cool out there. It is past time for us. I do appreciate everybody coming out.
Look, you can't be hunting flies on my desk, ma'am.
I hope to see John Wayne again sometime in the near future. I know he can't make it to every fly-in, but John Wayne's a damn good dude. And I love watching his videos. His commentary is hilarious.
You missed it.
If y'all haven't seen John Wayne's videos, go check them out on YouTube. Geriatric PPG. Look that up. Y'all will find paramotor videos on there. And a lot of them have commentary on there that's really funny. Most of the time he's talking to his wife. So just think about that. If you think he's talking to himself, he's not. He's talking to his wife. So, which she listens to him while he flies, which I think is cute. And safe also, because if he goes down, she'll be able to go, hey, I'm sending you help, you know.
You think it's so cute, but you don't call me.
I get to see that on Scuba next time. Really? You want to see me wear that bra again? I have to be really wasted to do that.
I don't know where that bra is. I have not seen that in years. It's probably in the basement somewhere.
Oh, the shoes are gray now. I didn't notice that. Wait, let me back up. Did he put gray shoes on the dude? I'll be damned. Dadgummit, Scott. Oh, I can save the image now. I'm saving it. I'm saving it.
Yeah, the bra evening was definitely interesting. Angela said she'll bring you a bra.
Freaking Scott done changed his shoes up to
Look.
gray.
Look, Tony said he's been wasted, but never wasted enough to put on a bra. I mean,
Well,
we can change that, Tony.
People
I
were
can make it
saying,
happen.
Tony, I was tricked into putting that bra on because people were like, you can't wear her bra, blah, 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 blah. They ribbed it up, so I put the bra on and it fit. So
I wouldn't say it fit. Those little clasps were hanging on for dear fucking life. But
it fit pretty good. It fit pretty good. All right, I hope everybody has an excellent weekend. We're gonna bump off here, guys. I really appreciate everybody coming out. And until next time, which will be next Friday, we will see you guys then. All right. Peace out, everybody. Bye.